tempo fa, nel mondo pacifico, c'era un uomo cattivo che stava per mangiarsi una bambina, ma a un certo punto arrivò il guerriero mascherato sfigato. Ta 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 ta. Ah, tu non mi batterai mai. Io credo il contrario. Uah, uah.
Since the past to nowadays, every drawing is meant to tell a story that is hidden inside. It's this that the kids want to do when they make their drawings at kindergartens. And it's because of this that we developed a technological instrument for them to tell stories and express themselves, starting from the drawings that they already do. As the instrument is inspired, it has its roots, takes its lifeblood from the world of theater. We wanted this metaphor to be expressed in the physical design of the object. Therefore we have first the wagon bag of the wandering storyteller, full of his magic tools and artifacts when the system is closed. So it can be easily transported where the educator prefers to do the activity. Second, we have the little bit round amphitheater shape when people are ready to work, so that many children can stay around and play together at the same time, and they have always a relation between them, not only with the technology. We decided to make it red as a tribute to the classic theater and the color of vitality and self-expression, but it comes also in natural wood color if some educators prefer, maybe with smaller child. As one can see, when it's open, its essential component is birch wood, to give the user a feeling that is natural. It's important to start the creative process. And here we come to a very important characteristic feature of the system, that is the tangible interface. This was also the first idea that we developed with the system. We wanted to do a system for early animation making, that is what it basically means, storytelling with the multimedia. We wanted that it was the most intuitive and simple possible. So we designed all the interaction to be done through physical objects. And by using simple gestures on the multi-touch, or for example using just 3 buttons. Therefore, we have several kinds of objects. First of all, we have the personal case of the children. This is the same concept we have in graphical interfaces of a computer, but made it physically. The case can be used from a single children to store all the objects that is using for performing the storytelling activity with a theater. So you can store here is drawings, characters, backgrounds, and movies. We have two versions. This geometrical shape that comes with the instrument, or we also made this kind of version of archive by using a 3D print. So we actually have a treasure box and a Aladdin lamp, and a children can even use his personal interface to work with the system. Then we have the scene cards. Each of these colored boxes is meant to store a single movie clip that the children can record by using the instrument. So basically every action that the children do using the iTheater has an effect on the digital. So I have physical action, digital effect. So when the children want to record, you just plug the card into the system like this, and then you enter in the recording stage. So children can start from a simple level when they record just one movie clip, or they can record several clips and then compose them into a sequence like this. So basically, this is the concept of storyboard that is made physically. Another type of object that we have developed in the interface is function cards. So basically, we take the metaphor of playing cards to keep it as an aspect of playful activity that is all behind the concept of iTheater. To plug one of these objects into the system is the same of selecting a function from a menu, but you make it physically here. For the moment, we just developed 6 cards, so keeping it very simple. We have delete, we have configure, we have paste, we have digital cut, we have set background, we have import export, and then some more function will be added to expand the system.
iTheater provides the missing piece in the puzzle of today's technological systems used in education. It's new because children can use real things and manipulate physical materials of the real world, and using their own rhythms, which are essential to awaken the aesthetic and sensorial perceptions at the source of the creative process. The basic ingredients of the story are created as the characters and the background are prepared in the physical world with drawings or paintings and so on. And only after that, the extraordinary potential of the digital can be used. In a simple and intuitive way, children can animate their stories, and in this way we can avoid the abstraction and the complexity of normal software tools, of the common tools we have now, and everything is single and an integrated system. Furthermore, iTheater emerges from the innovative vision of a collaborative learning system and environment. It's an environment that fosters the sharing of knowledge and the relationship between children and people, avoiding that technology becomes too self-referential. It's not just a toy, but it's an instrument that can be used in its environment and can be shared by many children at the same time. Moreover, iTheatre is a great tool to work with storytelling. And storytelling itself, it's very important for both the emotional and the cognitive development of children. The emotional because their inner world comes out in the stories they invent, and cognitive because they use language and its potential. All pedagogists know that the benefits of storytelling. iTheatre is versatile as it allows a gradual approach to the activity based on different skill levels and on different creative possibilities. It allows, on one side, a collaboration between many kids to the story, as in cinema and theatre, where you have a director, actors, and so on. Also here, children can work on the same story, but also it allows a single narration where one child can express its inner world. And it's complete as by using the instrument, the teacher can design and experiment the most various and differently structured educational projects. So basically you have the expressive part and you have reflection upon the experience, from the invention of the story by using different artistic techniques like drawing, painting, decoupage, or combining photographies, small objects, and also illustrations from books, to the expression by symbolic play during the storytelling performance itself, to the reflection upon storyboards and narrative sequences, and then to future re-elaborations of the story. It's all a dynamic process of telling and retelling the story. Finally, the activity with this instrument can be combined with other physical activities, allowing psychomotorial projects, work on special needs, speech therapy, arts therapy, or music therapy, and so on. And on the other hand, the digital provides a rich archive of historical data, which helps the educator or the teacher to monitor the children and to easily keep track of the progress of the child. So, wow, there's a lot of work to do. When do we start?
As we saw during our experimentation performed in local schools with children and pedagogical researchers, we believe we have a very good product, a very good educational product, thanks to the work of a skilled and passionate multidisciplinary team. It's good because it's easy to use, funny, and at the same time it provides an answer to real needs of educators nowadays. There is a large international market ready for it, as we saw by the official launch in London last January. And the opportunity is great also in research and experimentation in media education, that is dramatically important today. iTheatre is an object in which technology is at educators' and children's service, and in which aesthetic returns to be an essential component of design and user experience. Our target is primarily kindergartens and mainstream schools, but there is also a large space of development in libraries, educational section of museums and art galleries, institutions working with special therapies.